Thank you so much for seeing me today.
Oh, I wanted to. How have you been?
Oh, professionally, pretty good. Personally,
Come on, sit down. We'll talk about it. You sounded so desperate on the phone.
well, I felt desperate and I felt a little nervous about coming to see you. How have you been?
Oh, I'm fine. That book I've been writing for 3 years is almost finished.
Wonderful.
Well, what about you? What's happening to you?
Well, to get right to the point.
Boy, I don't understand. You're laughing, and on the phone you sounded like you were dying.
Yes, well, I guess there's a part of me that stands over here and looks, but there's a part of me that's really in pain.
I want to hear about it. Tell me.
Rick and I are having pretty serious marriage problem. Very serious. He moved out a few days ago.
Gee, I'm sorry to hear that. Moved out. That
Yeah.
sounds so final.
Well, I would have to say that it probably is.
But what led up to it? What's been happening?
I guess Mr. Perfect isn't perfect anymore.
Well, that's a relief. I don't know how you could live with that paragon of
Irene,
perfection
yes,
of yours.
we went through that many months ago. I'm
We
okay
sure
on
did.
that
No more
point.
perfection, please.
This is really a bad problem.
What? What's the bad problem?
Rick, has always wanted children. A lot. And I would love to be able to have more children. I wanted more children, more than I can tell you.
Of course.
You know the whole story. I never had any child to raise, not even my own daughter, and I wanted to give him a son more than anything in the world.
I understand.
I found out fairly recently that I can't have any more children, Irene.
Wow.
Which was bad enough. No, but that's not it. The thing that's the problem is that Rick had an affair with another woman who has just had his child and is allowing her husband to raise it thinking that it's his own son.
Well, wait a minute. If this woman is married, how do you know that it's Rick's child?
She told me. She told me that it was Rick's son. She thought she was dying, and she told me.
No wonder you're so troubled.
Yeah, it's not a point where I can say love and good positive thinking will conquer all at this time.
It doesn't sound very positive. It sounds awful, and
Yes.
it's a mess. How are you dealing with it? How do you feel? What do you feel?
I think the thing that worries me the most is that I basically don't feel anything. I feel absolutely numb.
I don't believe it. You feel numb. Your womb is empty. The other woman has his baby in his arms, and you don't feel anything.
That's-
Tra-la-la.
No, well, it's very painful that I can't have children. But about all of this, I feel as though I've been through the pain, I've been through the anguish, I've been through
Oh,
the
come
crying.
on,
and
stop the
screaming.
deadness. Stop it. You've got to get it out. There's got to be venom in you. With the woman out there, if you don't get it out, it's going to destroy you. It's going to
Irene,
eat you up. You've got to get it
understand,
out.
Irene, I don't feel venom. I don't feel anger. I don't feel bleeding.
You
I
know
don't
something?
feel...
I can't stand it. If it were me, I'd want to choke Rick. I'd want to
Irene, you
choke that
ask me
woman.
a question,
and I'd take that
and you want
baby
me to
and I'd
answer-
throw it out the window. And you don't feel
Fine,
anything.
wonderful. If it happens to you, you can do it. I'm telling you, I don't feel anything.
Well, at least your voice is getting a little angry. That's good. We're starting. Let it all out.
Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. I am angry.
Good,
I am very angry. I am probably
good.
feeling and have felt more deep rage at
Good.
him than I have at anyone in my whole life.
I like that.
He came back to me, Irene, after we'd been separated. And the first night he was back, he made love to me. And he told me how wonderful I was and how much he loved me and how I was the most important woman in the world as far as he was concerned. Irene, this was one night after he had lain with that woman in that bed, having made love with her, and not only made love with her, one night, a little fooling. I could have forgiven that. I had already known about it in some area, and I had determined I was not going to let it affect me. I was not going to let it affect my marriage. It was a very strange period in our lives, and there were a lot of contributing factors, and Lord knows I was probably one of them. But He not only made love with her, he lay there in that bed and he made plans with her, Irene, for the rest of their lives together. They told each other how inevitable it was, how they were meant to be together, and he told her he was coming. He told me
you weren't there.
He told me this, Irene. He told her he was coming back to me for 3 months. I don't know what for. I suppose to break it to me.
But he still wants to
and
be
then
with
he
you.
was going back to her. And that was the night that he came back to me and told me that I was the most important woman in the world to him.
Yes, and I think he still loves you, and it took a lot of courage to come back to you.
Wonderful, a lot of
and
courage,
he does
sure.
because he needs you and he wants you.
Cop-out. It was a cop-out.
Now,
He
this
didn't
is
come back for that
important.
reason.
This is the important thing. Do you still love him? What are you talking about them all the time? What about you? How do you
Can I
feel?
possibly love someone that treats me that way? I learned from you, Irene. I learned that I have value. I learned that I don't have to take
You know
somebody's
something?
love with
I don't even think
gratitude.
you know what love is. You know what it is?
All right, what
it's
is it?
caring and needing for someone. Caring and needing them so much.
Even if they walk on you.
Yes.
Even if they
no,
treat you like
not if they
doormats.
walk on you. He doesn't walk on you. He treated you very well. The problem
Why didn't
is,
he tell
with the
me?
one
He
exception.
knew about that. He knew about
Give me
the
a
baby.
chance
Why
here.
didn't
I
wait
believe
7
he
months to
cares
tell me?
about you. This man cares about you. And people make mistakes. And if you really love them, you can forgive them. Can you do that? Can you forgive him? That's what love is all about. There's no perfection out there. People try. They make mistakes. They do this. They do that. The man came back. He wants you. And I think it's important for you to try to look at trying to forgive him. What are you thinking?
I don't really know if I can do that.
He could have had that other woman, and he came back to you.
He came back to me that night for only one reason.
Oh, you know something? You're
Irene,
tough.
Irene, you want to know what happened? I will tell you, but you got to listen to me.
It's hard to listen
He
to
came
you.
back to me out of pity. And you know how I feel about that? I don't feel
you know
grateful.
something?
I hate him for that!
I don't agree, but I understand. But you know, I think there's another reason that you hate him.
Well, I suppose the child is a very big part of it, Irene. That I can't have a child. And that he had a child with someone else and knew it and didn't tell me. And that I have to spend the
Lesley.
rest of my life watching that kid grow up as somebody else's son and knowing that it's his and knowing that I can't give him another one, Irene.
I know, but having a child with Rick isn't the only way to build a life. It isn't the only pattern. There are other ways to be happy and have a good marriage. Think about that.
I know that, and I thought that we had a lot of good things, and it was bad enough, the child. It was bad enough knowing that his passion, his desire for her, whatever you want to call it, has lasted, even through all the time he's been married to me, but I thought we had a lot of good
Lesley,
things.
I want you to quit focusing on the bad
I
things.
have to say this, Irene. I'm carrying it inside me.
I want
I'm
you to
thinking
say
it
it.
every
We'll
day.
hear
I've gotta
everything
say it
today.
just
We
once
have
to
time.
somebody.
Good, good.
Right at that time that happened, he was having a lot of problems. And I looked at him suffering, and I knew then how much I loved him. And I felt we had something so deep between us. And I said, Rick, let me help you. Just even talk to me. It will help you to talk. Get it out. Please.
That was
Please
very
let me
understanding.
help you.
That was very
Irene,
dear.
he refused. And he talked to her about it. He went to
He was
her
afraid
for
to
help.
lose you. That's why he talked to her.
No, it wasn't that. It's that he can always go to her with his problems. He goes to her with everything, with his passions, with his
But
problems,
Lesley, who does he
everything.
want to live with? Who did he marry? Who did he come back with? Other women have gone through what you're going through. Other women have had husbands who are unfaithful. Other women have been second best and they've dealt with it. Is that what hurts so much, that you're second best?
Yes, it really, really does. I think I am in every area of his life, and I think I always have been, and I'm afraid I always will.
I know that's tough.
He doesn't come to me first for anything, except to be the part of the house that's the wife part.
I I know that's what it feels like, but he keeps coming back to you. He loved her years ago, and he came back to you. After that night, he keeps coming back to you. You're it. See, the problem is you have this double whammy that's kind of in your guts. There's that child hanging there, and then you're wondering, is he going to walk back to that other woman?
Yes.
Other woman. See, I'm calling her the other woman, too. Lesley, what is this other woman stuff? Why can't you mention her name? Why can't you tell me who she is? We both know who she is. Tell me her name. We've got to get through this. Tell me her name.
Her name isn't important, Irene.
Who is she? A nurse, a friend, a patient,
What does it
a
matter?
waitress?
It doesn't matter what her name is. It's what she
It
does.
doesn't
It's what
matter so
happens.
much. You can't even mention her name. What is her name?
Monica Quartermain.
It's always that Monica. She's got to be in your teeth, in your nose, in your ears, under your fingernails. It's always Monica. Monica, she's all over the place. What are you feeling, Lesley?
About what?
Get it out. Get it out.
What?
Monica, Monica, what are you feeling about her? She's everywhere. Every time you open your eyes, there's a Monica. How does it feel?
It sometimes feels as though, there must be at least 36 Monicas around
3,000
somehow.
Monicas, yes.
Monica is a doctor. She's a surgeon, actually. She's an
Lesley,
assistant
come on,
surgeon.
don't give me a history. How do you feel about that woman?
Well, I think it's interesting that the only person she ever seems to assist is my husband.
Exactly.
I've
always beside
suspected for a long time that the only reason that Monica is a surgeon, let alone Monica's in medicine at all, is because that's where Rick is.
Yeah,
you
she's
see.
always there.
Rick-
She's always there.
Monica is not going to let go of Rick, is how I feel. I mean, it was an old romance, you know. It was
Let's
over
strangle
already. But, I mean, he got
Over my
married to
neck.
someone else. Didn't make any difference. She married a perfectly nice man who is
Right.
crazy about her. I don't think she spends 1/3 as much time worrying about
She's
her
always
husband
with
and
Rick.
his problems
Right.
as she does about
right.
my
She's
husband.
always with Rick. She's always
Constantly,
there.
all day long
Yes,
at the
spit her
hospital.
out. Right,
I see
right.
them everywhere. They're
Right.
coming out of the corners.
Right. She's always
She's
there.
calling my house. I'm telling
She's
you,
all
that
over
woman
your
is
skin.
just... There is
Everywhere.
nothing in the world that is more important to her than Rick. Rick is my
Good,
husband,
good,
right?
good.
And it goes
No,
the same way,
come
the
on,
other
good.
way. Because obviously this is the person that he can talk to. She's always
She's
there.
always
She's so
there.
sympathetic
Right,
about
right.
his problems. Can
Wanna
she
kill
help?
her? Kill
What's
her,
going
kill her.
on?
Spit it
What's
out.
important to her? Not her husband, not her
Spit it
family.
out.
My husband,
Good.
my
Always
family.
your
That's what's
husband.
important
Yes.
to her.
Get it out.
It doesn't matter to her that it's my husband.
Strangle her.
I'm
Spit
the
it
one
out.
he should be coming
Right,
to when he needs
right,
help. He shouldn't be
right.
going to her.
It
She
hurts.
gives him this wonderful, grand passion,
It
which
hurts.
obviously is going to last through the ages. So
It
why the hell do I even try?
Oh, Lesley, it hurts so
I
bad.
don't have anybody.
Oh, you're so precious. Oh, you're
Anybody.
so precious. Oh, good. Get it out. You're so sweet. Lesley. Oh, this is so awful. We've got to get him in here. I want to phone him. Shall I phone him or shall you? I've got to see him. What do you think?
It's okay, Irene. I'll call